In this video, we will be discussing 4 hidden altcoin gems within the Bittensor TAO ecosystem. Will these altcoin gems 10x, 50x, or 100x? Stay tuned to the end to get our full list. What is up, guys? Welcome back to the Verse Crypto channel, the #1 altcoin channel in all of crypto. My name is Khaos Kris, and I'll be your host today. Before I hop this video, smash that like button, hit the subscribe button, and turn bell notifications so I keep you guys up to date with the latest, greatest news and information within this space. With that being said, let's hop right into this video. So today, we're going to be talking a little bit about Bittensor TAO and what it is. As most of you guys know, artificial intelligence has been blowing up in cryptocurrency. We see new projects like launchpads, chatbots, and the list goes on. And Bittensor TAO has been absolutely crushing it if you've been keeping up with the ecosystem. On top of that, there are 4 hidden altcoin gems that are launched within the Bittensor TAO ecosystem. So this is going to be a very exciting video, and stay tuned to the end to get our full list. So to start off, what is Bittensor TAO? Now, I pulled up this medium.com article and really breaks down what this entire network is. So essentially, Bittensor TAO is a decentralized network that's designed to connect machine learning models rather than computers or servers. Think of it as a global brain where each neuron is a machine learning model owned by different people around the world. These models work together to process information and provide intelligent responses, much like neurons in your brain work together to help you think and make decisions. So the best way to think of TAO is it's basically a huge connection between a bunch of AI machine learning models. Now, to really understand what AI machine learning models are, if you guys look at ChatGPT, it's basically a chatbot where you put information in and you can ask questions and then it'll spit information back out to you. And basically the chatbot goes and scans the internet for information. Now, what Bittensor TAO does is it takes these little computer programs and has a similar blockchain to Bitcoin. And it takes all the energy from Bitcoin and it basically solves and powers these machine learning models to basically compute equations, perform tasks, and solve problems. And so essentially what Bittensor TAO is doing is it's leading the entire industry in artificial intelligence research. Why is this important? If you guys saw what was going on with ChatGPT in 2023, it basically costs right around $700,000 a day to maintain the ChatGPT model with energy and computation costs. And that sums out to about $250 million every single year, which is a lot of money. Now, Bittensor TAO is using a similar approach to what we're seeing with ChatGPT, except it's creating decentralized artificial intelligence research. And also on top of that, it's taking similar components to the Bitcoin blockchain and the Ethereum blockchain, combine them together and using that energy produced from Bitcoin to essentially run these machine learning models and to also make it cost efficient. And the biggest downside of artificial intelligence is you need something that generates a lot of energy to power these models. And so that's part of the reason why we're getting into, renewable energy and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Now, if you guys have been following Bittensor TAO, one of the key components of this ecosystem is there's 32 subnets, and within each subnet, a series of TAO tokens are staked, and then machine learning models are basically computed, solved, and the whole 9 yards. And so teams within each of these subnets basically set up so that they can be part of the Bittensor TAO ecosystem. And what's interesting about these subnets is there's a lot of competition to be a validator. And how these subnets work is they basically exchange information from one subnet to another. And so basically what this does is it actually speeds up artificial intelligence training and also advances the entire research industry. Now, the reason why I like Bittensor TAO is it's been labeled as the decentralized Bitcoin of artificial intelligence. There's a good chance that TAO might actually be Bitcoin way back in the day, not financial advice. And so if we come over here to Bittensor TAO, and we check out where it's sitting at right now, it's at $730.25, and the all-time low was about right around $35. And if we scroll down here, maybe we'll get us, yeah, about $30. So essentially, this ecosystem has been blowing up. There's a lot of adoption. And one thing I've been hearing about is a lot of VC funds are actually getting into the Bittensor TAO ecosystem, buying up the token and using the network. On top of that, Bittensor TAO was also a fair launch project. There was no VC funding rounds. There was no pre-launch phase. It was fair launch. Everybody got in at the same time, and right now it's essentially community driven, and there's no major partnerships between Bittensor TAO and major corporations at the time of this recording. So overall, I really like Bittensor TAO. Now, where do I see the value in Bittensor TAO? It's in the subnets. A lot of teams are competing to be within those subnets, and within those subnets, we're seeing the launch of new projects. And the reason why the subnets are important is because if you look at all these other artificial intelligence projects, they can one day launch within the Bittensor TAO ecosystem and essentially be its own subnet. And that's the power behind this project. Now, if you guys missed the boat on Bittensor TAO, I get it. It's very hard to get into. The market cap is sitting at about $4 billion. So your first question is, what's the upside? And I would have the same exact question too. But there's also a lot of projects within these subnets that have their own token and ecosystem, and they serve their own purpose, whether it's from AI generation, AI image generation, chatbots, privacy transactions, and the list goes on. So in this video, I'm going to talk about a bunch of these projects, and in my opinion, I think they're going to be really great leverage plays within this ecosystem. And please keep in mind, every single token that I cover here on this channel, I will tell you if I'm in that project or not, as full disclosure from me to you guys. A lot of these projects, I was just doing research, and I'm passing along my research to you because I love you guys. You're the greatest audience ever, and we're going to keep it going. We're going to crush in the bull market. So for your first hidden Altcoin Gem on the TAO blockchain, it's one of the first meme coins to launch within the Bittensor TAO ecosystem. The meme was actually an AI generated image within Bittensor TAO, and it's absolutely catching the entire ecosystem by storm, including TAO whales. And the name of this project is Kaizuna. So if you guys come over here to kaizunatoken.io, Kaizuna is a project that resides, I believe, on subnet 30, and the main component of this project is AI generation. And so what Kaizuna mainly focuses on is creating these really cool AI images that you see on Twitter, websites, NFTs, and the whole 9 yards. Now, if you come over to kaizunatoken.io, it gives you a breakdown of the project and all the stuff they do. What's really interesting about Kaizuna is they have a version 3 Uniswap pool where all the fees are used to burn tokens off the market. There's no buy or sell tax, but the fees that are generated through swaps are actually burnt. So basically, Kaizuna is deflationary without having a buy or sell transaction fee, which is really awesome. And so if you guys come over here to the Kaizuna price, currently it's sitting at $36 million. And this sucker has had a pretty significant run up. So if we come down here, so it's up about 123x. Now, in my opinion, when it comes to meme coins, every ecosystem has a premier meme coin, and Kaizuna is essentially a meme coin, even though they have that AI processing within the subnet. And so based on the build out of Bittensor TAO, there's a good chance that if we start to see Bittensor TAO get up to $1,000 a token, a lot of these whales are going to go speculate. And from what I've seen on past blockchains, a lot of them like to shoot for meme coins. And because Kaizuna is a meme coin and one of the first tokens to launch within the Bittensor TAO ecosystem, I think it has a first mover advantage. And this is a token that I'm personally in, and that's just my opinion. Now, for your second hidden Altcoin Gem within the Bittensor TAO ecosystem, this project gets into privacy transactions. They also have a decentralized search engine, and it's also built on one of the Bittensor TAO subnets. And the name of that project is ZKML. And so what ZKML is, it's basically a privacy protocol. It gets a lot into secure blockchain communication, and it has cross-chain interoperability, which are all three big needs within the cryptocurrency ecosystem. So if you guys want to check it out, come over to zkml.systems. Now, coming down here, one of the first things I want to highlight is they have a privacy router. One of the biggest downsides of crypto is the privacy layer. We have yet to really find a great solution where there's a privacy layer where I can send coins from one wallet to another without revealing my identity. Until we reach that level, there's going to be a very difficult process for cryptocurrency to reach adoption through mainstream and all across the real world. Now, also on top of that, with their privacy router, they're actually finding a way to circumvent CBDC transactions and finding a way to send stablecoins without having anyone seeing it on the blockchain, which is really cool. And they use this technology called ZS-Narky or ZK Narks, which is short for zero knowledge proofs. Now, coming down here, the next big thing that I really like about this token is they're getting into a ZK AI search engine. Most of you guys are probably on Google, Facebook, and social media. Believe it or not, they actually collect your data and put it into a database. There's a huge concern on big techs and data harvesting. And what ZKML is doing is they're creating basically a similar protocol to Google, except on the blockchain, and it also utilizes ZK snarks to conceal your identity if you want to go and Google search on how to cook cryptocurrencies. And in my opinion, we need something like this because this is desperately needed with not only the cryptocurrency industry, but all across everyday life. Now, we continue to scroll down all the way down here. You guys can also see that they're getting into mobile apps. They're getting into cross-chain interoperability. They have ZK Shield where you can actually add privacy to anything you do on the blockchain. And so overall, in my opinion, the reason why I like ZKML is mainly because of the ZK search engine. If ZKML can create a competitor to Google within the Bittensor TAO ecosystem, that is going to be huge, and all the protocols under it are going to benefit extremely well. And as most of you guys know, Google is a behemoth, and right now it's probably sitting at a valuation close to $1 trillion. And so if ZKML can capture a little bit of that market share, it could do extremely well in this upcoming bull market. Now, just doing a little check on the price right now. This project has been out since February 13th. It started at about right around a little less than a penny, and now it's at 38 cents. And the total market cap is sitting at about $38 million. And honestly, a project like this has the potential to not only get into the hundreds of millions dollar market cap, but potentially billions if they can create a product that a lot of people like. So that is why ZKML is your second hidden altcoin gem. And for your third hidden altcoin gem, the name of this project is AIT Protocol. AIT Protocol stands for Advanced Algorithms Integrated Intelligence Interpret and Respond to User Queries, providing a responsive and adaptive conversational experience. So long story short, what is AIT? Now, scrolling down here, the AIT protocol is a revolutionary approach to processing and analyzing big data, aiming to address challenges small AI start up. The protocol combines the power of machine learning with expertise of real humans to create a more efficient and cost-effective solution. By leveraging the abundant resources of the blockchain community and innovative train-to-earn model, the AIT protocol taps into a large pool of users who are willing to provide their expertise to the project. This enables the protocol to keep costs low while still delivering high-quality results. Now, the best way to really break down AIT is an artificial intelligence protocol that gets into a lot of things. They set up validator nodes on other blockchains. They utilize new developing AI technology like chatbots, launchpads, and the whole 9 yards. And so the best way to really think about AIT protocol is basically like a decentralized company. Now, what's interesting about AIT is they have been doing a lot of developments on top of the blockchain. One of the biggest protocols that they recently launched is an integration with Shardum into a multi-chain ecosystem. And basically on the Shardum blockchain, they're actually setting up a validator node so that if you want to be in a validator node, you don't have to purchase the entire node and set up yourself. Someone within the protocol will create it and create an automation behind it so that there's no middlemen between your tokens and whether or not you want to compete in a validator node. And also, on top of that, they're going to be developing on top of this ecosystem. And so essentially what AIT protocol is doing is they're using the artificial intelligence tools within the industry and giving it to the little users so you can compete. So if you want to be part of a node on Shardom, you can use the AIT protocol and they'll basically automate it so that it's trustless and easy to use. Now, the reason why I really like AIT protocol is based solely on the fact that they actually just launched on a subnet within the Bittensor TAO ecosystem. And so basically what happened was right under subnet 5, they had a partnership with GTV, and it basically given birth to a subnet that is posed to redefine the capabilities of the Bittensor network. This subnet is designed to optimize response accuracy by enabling a language model to autonomously write, test, and execute code with unique Python environments. The result is a platform that not only provides precise and practical responses, but also significantly enhances the accuracy and quality of responses network-wide. The AIT GTV subnet is a robust, reliable domain dedicated to complex mathematical operations and logical reasoning. So basically what AIT is doing is they're teaming up with GTV and they're getting into a machine learning model that they're going to use to get into computer coding and launch projects. And so in my opinion, AIT is absolutely killing it. They're on multiple protocols and they're also getting into language modeling for project launches. And so that is why AIT is your fourth hidden altcoin gem. Now, the last thing we need to talk about is the overall price performance. AIT is sitting at about $70 million market cap. Now, if we look at the bottom of this project, it was sitting at about 7 cents, and now it's sitting at about 84 cents. So since from its initial run up, we're looking at about 100x, and the market cap is at 70 million. In my opinion, if AIT can continue to develop in this space, absolutely crush it on Bittensor TAO, this could very well turn into a blue chip AI project based off of the diversification behind the protocol and the fact that not only are they on Bittensor TAO, they're on Shardom, they're developing chatbots, they're doing a whole bunch of stuff within the artificial intelligence space. So that is why AIT is your fourth hidden altcoin gem, and for your third hidden altcoin gem, and for your fourth and final hidden altcoin gem on the Bittensor TAO ecosystem, it is another meme coin, very similar to Kaizuni, and also has absolutely been taking waves. And the name of that project is TAO Inu. So TAO Inu, just like Kaizuni, is a very similar protocol, except it uses a image of a wolf in a spacesuit. And essentially, basically with this particular meme coin, they have a version 3 Uniswap pool, and all the fees generated from this pool are basically burned right off the market. On top of that, they have partnerships with PAL AI, Talpad, Bilaxity, and much more. And the reason why I like TAO Inu is because this is a project that has yet to have a run up that's similar to Kaizune. And a lot of people right now are speculating Kaizune, but in my opinion, there's a good chance that anything within the TAO ecosystem could potentially go on a meme coin run. And based on what we've seen in past bull markets, meme coins do really, really well in exploding layer 1 blockchains. And that is why TAO Inu is your fourth hidden altcoin gem. Now, for a little price analytics, the market cap of this token is sitting right around $14 million and has yet to really explode. In my opinion, if TAO Inu can gain traction and really compete with Kaizuni, this project could not only get up into the hundreds of millions dollar market cap, but maybe touch that $1 billion market cap. So that is it for the video, guys, and those are your 4 hidden altcoin gems within the Bittensor TAO ecosystem. Leave a comment down below. Let me know which token was your favorite, and also let me know if I missed any tokens within this video. And before I wrap this video up, smash that like button, hit the subscribe button, and turn bell notifications on so we keep you guys up to date with the latest, greatest news and information within this space. My name's Khaos Kris. I love every single one of you guys. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out, y'all.